Welcome back to It's a Vegas Productions, where today I'm doing yet another George Carlin reaction video. Before I start, once more I have to ask, please, if you're enjoying the content, like and subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything, and it helps me make more and better videos for you to enjoy. Without any further ado, this is a long one, but it's been requested a couple times. It's a long one, so I might have to do a two-parter, but it's Cars and Driving, and it's from CARLIN on Campus.
Have you ever noticed when you're driving that anyone who's driving slower than you is an idiot?
Yeah.
And anyone driving faster than you is a maniac! You say, look at this idiot here. Would you look at this idiot just creeping along? Whoa, look at that maniac. Go!
You have to be going the exact same speed.
I mean, it's a wonder we ever get anywhere at all with all the idiots and maniacs there are. Because there's certainly no one driving at my speed. I don't let anybody drive at my speed. Do you? Bullshit. Some guy's going my speed. Fuck him. I slow down. Let him get up ahead a little bit. I can keep an eye on that asshole from back here.
Oh my God, yes.
I like to know who I'm driving near. I'll often ask for personal references at a yield sign. Here's a little red light story somebody told me. Guy's driving along, got someone sitting right next to him, and he goes right through a red light. Guy says, what are you doing? He said, never mind, will you? My brother drives like this. Goes a little bit further, comes to another red light. Right through it. What you doing? I told you, will you stop it? My brother drives like this. Comes to a green light, and he stops. What are you doing? Well, my brother might be coming the other way.
That's so stupid.
Yeah, that's what's called looking out for your brother.
Oh my God.
Have you ever been driving someone else's car and they're in the car for some reason? You know what I mean? You're driving their car and they're there too.
The pressure.
Let's say they fell out of a window and broke both of their knees in a courtyard. For the sake of argument, and they can't drive and you're driving their car. And you're used to your car. And your turn signal is mounted on the opposite side of the steering column from their turn signal, and you go to shift gears and you break off their fucking turn signal. Holy shit, came right off, didn't it?
Oh man, they used to make
Throw
cars
that
like
mother
that.
away. Goddamn, you'll have to get a new one of them. Shit, that broke easy, didn't it? Some things break easy, don't they? Some things just come right off. Radio knobs in a car. God, they're fragile. Just trying to tune something in. Just trying to find something you can tolerate.
Yeah.
Holy shit, came right off. Look at that. Throw that mother away. Give me one out the bag. I got about 80 of them down there.
Me and my brothers used to do that for fun. Just take the knobs off.
And you wind up listening to something just the other side of the glove compartment. Now here's an embarrassing thing. This is really embarrassing. This will stay with you for several hundred miles. You know those things you don't shake off right away? Like when you almost got killed by the big tractor trailer truck?
Oh my gosh.
And you had to pull over for 20 minutes and not do anything but listen to your heart? This is the same kind of thing, and this is when you do it yourself. It's so great. You ever pull up to a red light and you go a little bit too far into the intersection, so you put the car in reverse and you back up just a little bit, and then you forget the car is in reverse. You are truly an accident waiting to happen. Then the light changes. Holy shit! How did I get back here? This is where I started from. God damn, you gotta pay attention even at the red lights, don't you? I thought sure they were for resting. Didn't it seem that way to you?
Now they're for
Drive
texting.
a little while, rest a little while. Oh, you have a lot of fun at the red lights. You ever kill somebody at the red light? You can do it. They're walking right in front of you, man. Let's kill this asshole, huh? Nah, let him go. Hey, let's kill this broad. Okay, nah, fuck it, let her go. Okay, let's not kill anybody today. 2 people saved, man changed his mind. Well, with some people, that's the only good deed they can do for you, not kill you that day. Okay, now before we get out on the road, there's other little things to do. You wouldn't want to just be rash and rush out of the driveway. Let's check the car. That makes a lot of sense. Let's check the car first. And what do we check first? Of course, the bumper stickers. Make sure we have enough of them, right? You wouldn't want to get out there and not have some reading material for the other drivers. God knows what people would ever do at the stop signs if it weren't for my handy mobile library service. I have so many of these things, I have to look at them and check which ones are current. Here's one, oh, kind of an intellectual one. Says, honk if your horn is broken. That ought to hold him for about a block and a half. Here's a spiritual one. I've found him. I have Jesus in the trunk. I've noticed people give me an awful lot of room when I have that one on. About a mile and a half on either end of the car, you know? Now, some of these, like I said, there's so many of these stickers, they overlap and the messages get confused. Now, here's something that says, hug a flower. Have you smelled your children today? Well, that makes a little more sense. And something for the ecology, eye break for optical illusions. Oh, and a humorous license plate frame. We must have a humorous license plate frame. Mine says, my other car is a piece of shit, too. You know what my favorite thing is on the back of the car? It says, I'd rather be sailing. Well, I hope I'm driving a crane when I see this motherfucker some afternoon. We'll give him his wish. Bon voyage, Dave. Well, they always love the ocean.
Dave.
What's the first thing they teach you in driver education? They tell you where to put your hands on the steering wheel. They tell you to put them at 10 o'clock and 2 o'clock. Bullshit, I put mine at 9:45 and 2:17. Gives me an extra half an hour to get to work, you know? By the way, use everything on your car, you know what I mean? It's yours, fuck it, you paid for the car. Use everything, man. Flip your sun visor, even on a cloudy day. Who knows? Flip it over here, flip it up and down, flip it on the side like the French people do. Flip the other one, even if no one is there. Open the ashtray, push in the lighter, even if you don't smoke. Turn all the knobs, have a lot of fun. Put your hand out the window, tell people to stop. You have power, stop, hold on. Stop. And then let one person go. Okay, you can go, not you, you go. Okay, hey. Fuck it, have a little fun. You paid for the car, you know what I mean? You ever been behind a guy whose turn signal has been on for 80 miles?
Yes, I have. Oh, my God.
You say, well, maybe he's just really cautious, you know. I'm not going to pull out now. He may go at any moment. And you find out later he was going around the world to the left. You ever have somebody behind you whose brights are on? It's not fun. Someone behind you whose brights are on. Someone who just had his headlights aimed and wants to show you what a wonderful job the mechanic did. You know how you take care of those people, don't you? Slam on the brakes, let them plow right into you, man. Sure put some fucking lights out in a big hurry, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, the cats said they didn't see it coming. They had really bright lights.
Let him find his way home, you know what I mean? He got out, he can get home.
Wow.
Another kind of person you don't want to get behind is anybody slow. There are 2 classes of human beings to avoid in this category. The first one is any woman whose head you can't see in the car at all. Any 4-foot woman in a Cadillac is certain death. I pull over and take public transportation myself. I'm not fucking with a ghost car. Let someone else flag down the Flying Dutchman. It's not my job. You say, well, maybe it's just coasting. No, I see knuckles.
I see knuckles.
It's definitely not a robot car. And the other type of person whom you don't want to get
And these days it
near
could be. We're going to pause it right there. If you want to find out the other kind of person and watch the other half of this special, make sure you tune in for part 2. And I definitely will be doing part 2. Part 2 will be out by the time you're finished watching part 1. But that was awesome. I love picking up, like, now that I've listened to so much of his stuff, he uses the name Dave for like every example. So long, Dave. Okay, Dave. See you later, Dave. Like that's always the name he uses in his examples. I think that's hilarious. This was a really great one. When he was talking about, oh man, getting like basically post-traumatic stress syndrome from like stuff that happens to you on the highway. One time, this was when I was a kid, my mom was driving us to school and we were driving next to an 18-wheeler and one of the tires just exploded. It was loud as a gunshot, probably louder. It was just an explosion. We were like, whoa, we kind of swerved off to the side, parked on the side of the road for a while and everyone just freaked out. There was melted rubber like on the side of our van because it was just so hot when it exploded. So when you see those like ripped out tires on the side of the road and you're just like, oh, I wonder where that came from. It's because it just, exploded off of a truck. And then another time, if I can put the picture here, I will. I just got destroyed. That was like the last time I cut my hair. But if you see, I'll put the picture. It was pretty bad. But anyway, doing good now. Like and subscribe, please, and continue to give me these great suggestions so I can continue to make great videos.